Hello there, friends. You know, at our age, we've seen plenty of health trends come and go. Some work, some don't. But today, I want to share something truly remarkable with you. Something that's made a world of difference in my life and could do the same for you. When I turned 72, my doctor gave me some concerning news about my heart health. It was a wake-up call, and I started researching everything I could about natural ways to support my cardiovascular system. What I discovered changed everything for me, and that's why I'm here talking to you today. Did you know that simply adding certain fruits to your daily routine could reduce your risk of sudden death by up to 40%? Not just any fruits, mind you, specific ones backed by serious scientific research. And I'm not talking about exotic, expensive fruits you can't find at your local grocery store. These are affordable, available year-round, and absolutely delicious. Before I had this information, I was constantly worried about my health. Every little chest pain, every moment of dizziness, I thought the worst. Maybe you felt that way too. But knowledge is power, my friends, and today I'm sharing that power with you. Let me tell you about these 5 remarkable fruits that could literally add years to your life. I eat them regularly now, and at 79, I feel better than I did at 65. My doctors are amazed at my test results, and more importantly, I have the energy to play with my grandchildren, tend to my garden, and enjoy this beautiful stage of life. The first life-saving fruit might surprise you because it's so common. Apples. Yes, the humble apple that many of us have been eating our whole lives holds remarkable benefits for our cardiovascular system. There's wisdom in that old saying, "An apple a day keeps the doctor away." Apples contain powerful compounds called flavonoids, particularly a type called quercetin, which has been shown to reduce inflammation throughout the body. As we age, chronic inflammation becomes one of our biggest enemies, silently damaging our blood vessels and contributing to heart disease. Researchers at Harvard found that people who regularly consume apples had a significantly lower risk of stroke, about 20% lower than those who rarely ate them. What makes apples particularly valuable for seniors is their pectin content. This soluble fiber helps lower cholesterol levels naturally by binding to cholesterol particles in your digestive system and carrying them out before they can enter your bloodstream. One medium apple provides about 4 to 5 grams of fiber. That's nearly 20% of our daily recommended intake. I've made it a habit to eat half an apple with my breakfast and the other half as an afternoon snack. The natural sugars give me a gentle energy boost without causing the blood sugar spikes that can be problematic for many of us. And there are so many varieties to choose from: Gala, Honeycrisp, Granny Smith, each with its own unique flavor profile. If chewing firm apples is difficult for you, try grating them into your oatmeal or gently cooking them with cinnamon for a warm, comforting treat. The second fruit on our list is even more powerful: berries, specifically blueberries, strawberries, and blackberries. These colorful little powerhouses are absolutely packed with antioxidants called anthocyanins that protect our blood vessels from damage. A landmark study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition tracked nearly 100,000 men and women over 24 years and found that those who ate berries at least 3 times per week had a 32% lower risk of heart attack compared to those who rarely ate them. Think about that. a third lower risk just from enjoying some delicious berries. What makes berries so effective is their unique ability to improve endothelial function. That's the health of the delicate lining inside our blood vessels. As we age, this lining naturally becomes less flexible and more prone to damage. But the compounds in berries help restore its youthful function. Better blood vessel function means better blood pressure control, better circulation, and significantly less risk of dangerous blood clots that can cause stroke or heart attack. I keep frozen berries in my freezer year-round. They're picked at peak ripeness and flash frozen, so they actually retain more nutrients than berries that have been shipped long distances and sat on grocery shelves. A half cup serving in my morning yogurt or blended into a simple smoothie delivers powerful protection for my heart. The third fruit on our list is often overlooked but deserves special attention: oranges and other citrus fruits. These vitamin C powerhouses do far more than just boost our immune systems. They're actively protecting our hearts with every juicy bite. A major study from the University of Western Australia followed over 1,000 older women for 15 years and found that those who ate high amounts of flavonoid-rich foods like oranges had a 40% lower risk of cardiovascular-related death compared to those with low flavonoid intake. That's not just impressive, it's potentially life-changing information for us. Citrus fruits contain unique compounds called hesperidin and naringenin that have been shown to improve blood vessel function and reduce inflammation. They also help lower blood pressure, which is particularly important since hypertension affects nearly 2/3 of adults over 60 and is a major risk factor for heart attack and stroke. Beyond their heart benefits, citrus fruits support healthy vision through their robust vitamin C content, which helps prevent age-related macular degeneration. They also support immune function, which naturally declines as we age, making us more susceptible to infections and slower to recover when illness strikes. I enjoy half a grapefruit with breakfast most mornings, or a small orange as an afternoon snack. If you're taking certain medications, particularly statins or some blood pressure medications, check with your doctor about potential interactions with grapefruit. For most of us, though, these sunny fruits are a delicious way to protect our hearts. The fourth fruit might surprise you because it's not what most people think of when they imagine heart-healthy foods: avocados. Yes, technically they're a fruit, and they're one of the most beneficial foods we can eat in our senior years. Unlike most fruits, avocados are rich in monounsaturated fats, the same heart-healthy fats found in olive oil that have made the Mediterranean diet famous for its cardiovascular benefits. These healthy fats help reduce LDL cholesterol, the harmful kind, while maintaining or even increasing HDL cholesterol, the beneficial kind. A study published in the Journal of the American Heart Association found that eating one avocado per week was associated with a 16% lower risk of cardiovascular disease and a 21% lower risk of coronary heart disease. That's remarkable protection from a food that's also delicious and versatile. Avocados also contain high levels of potassium, even more than bananas, which helps maintain healthy blood pressure levels by counteracting the effects of sodium. They're also rich in lutein, which supports eye health, and fiber, which helps maintain digestive regularity, something many of us struggle with as we age. I like to mash a quarter of an avocado on whole grain toast for breakfast, or slice some into my salad at lunch. If you find them difficult to digest, try a smaller portion. Even 2 tablespoons provides beneficial nutrients. And if the price seems high, remember that we're investing in our health, which is always worth it in the long run. The fifth and final fruit on our list is perhaps the most surprising: tomatoes. Yes, botanically speaking, tomatoes are fruits, not vegetables, and they offer unique protection for our cardiovascular system that few other foods can match. Tomatoes are rich in a compound called lycopene, which gives them their vibrant red color. Lycopene is a powerful antioxidant that has been shown to reduce inflammation throughout the body and protect against damage to blood vessels. What makes this particularly valuable for seniors is that lycopene appears to prevent the oxidation of LDL cholesterol, the process that leads to dangerous plaque buildup in our arteries. A groundbreaking study published in the journal Neurology found that men with the highest levels of lycopene in their blood had a 55% lower chance of having a stroke compared to those with the lowest levels. For those of us concerned about maintaining our independence and quality of life as we age, stroke prevention should be a top priority. What's fascinating about tomatoes is that cooking them actually increases the bioavailability of lycopene, making it easier for our bodies to absorb and use this protective compound. This means tomato sauce, soup, and stewed tomatoes may be even more beneficial than raw ones. Good news for those of us who might find raw tomatoes a bit acidic or difficult to digest. I enjoy tomato soup with lunch several times a week, and I use tomato sauce in many of my dinner recipes. Even a small glass of low-sodium tomato juice makes a nutritious mid-afternoon snack that helps protect my heart and brain. Now that you know about these 5 powerful fruits, let me share some practical ways to incorporate them into your daily routine, even if you're dealing with common challenges like dentures, digestive sensitivities, or limited food budgets. If chewing is difficult, try applesauce instead of whole apples. You can make your own by gently cooking peeled chopped apples with a little water and cinnamon until soft, then mashing or blending them. The nutrients are still there, but in an easier-to-eat form. Berries can be blended into smoothies or mashed and stirred into hot cereal. Frozen berries are often less expensive than fresh and have the advantage of not spoiling quickly in your refrigerator. Even a tablespoon of berries on your morning cereal delivers beneficial compounds. For citrus fruits, consider using a juicer if you find the membranes difficult to chew or digest. Just remember that juice contains less fiber than whole fruit, so don't overdo it if you're watching your blood sugar. A small 4-ounce glass delivers plenty of benefits without too much natural sugar. Avocados are naturally soft and easy to eat, even for those with dental challenges. If they cause digestive discomfort, try a smaller amount. Even a tablespoon provides beneficial fats and nutrients. To save money, look for sales and store ripe avocados in the refrigerator, where they'll keep for several days. Tomatoes are versatile and can be enjoyed in many forms: soup, sauce, juice, or stewed. Canned tomatoes are an economical option and actually contain more available lycopene than fresh ones due to the heating process they undergo during canning. Something I've learned over the years is the importance of consistency. You won't see benefits from eating these fruits once a month or only when you remember. The power comes from making them a regular part of your routine. I think of it as a daily deposit in my health savings account. Small actions that compound over time to yield remarkable benefits. For those of us managing specific health conditions like diabetes, it's worth noting that these fruits can still be part of your healthy eating plan when consumed in appropriate portions and at the right times. Berries and avocados are particularly good choices for those watching their blood sugar levels, as they're lower in natural sugars and higher in fiber and healthy fats that help slow the absorption of sugars into the bloodstream. If your take is blood thinners like warfarin, Coumadin, you'll want to maintain consistent intake of vitamin K-rich foods, which includes some fruits like kiwi. The fruits on our list today are generally compatible with blood thinners, but always check with your healthcare provider about any specific concerns related to your medications. For those managing kidney disease who may need to limit potassium, work with your dietitian to determine appropriate portions of high potassium fruits like avocados and oranges. There are ways to include smaller amounts while still gaining benefits. I want to emphasize that adding these fruits to your diet doesn't replace medical care or prescribed medications. They work alongside good medical care to optimize your health. Always keep your doctor informed about dietary changes you're making, especially if you have chronic health conditions. Beyond the physical benefits, there's something deeply satisfying about taking control of your health through simple, delicious foods. Every time I enjoy my morning berries or afternoon apple, I feel empowered knowing I'm actively protecting my heart and reducing my risk of sudden cardiac events. That peace of mind is priceless at our age. Many of my friends have adopted these eating habits after seeing the positive changes in my energy levels and overall wellness. My friend Margaret, who struggled with high blood pressure for years, saw her numbers improve significantly after adding these fruits to her daily routine. My neighbor Tom, who had a minor heart attack last year, has made remarkable progress in his recovery, partly due to these dietary changes his cardiologist endorsed. I encourage you to start small if this seems overwhelming. Choose just one fruit from our list and find ways to enjoy it daily for the next 2 weeks. Notice how you feel, and then gradually add the others. Within a month or two, you'll likely notice improvements in your energy, digestion, and perhaps even your sleep quality. Remember, we've earned these golden years through decades of hard work and dedication. We deserve to enjoy them with vibrant health and independence. These 5 fruits, apples, berries, citrus, avocados, and tomatoes, offer us a simple, delicious way to protect our hearts and extend our healthy years. I've been incorporating these fruits consistently for the past 7 years now, and at my last checkup, my doctor was astounded by my cardiovascular health markers. My blood pressure, cholesterol levels, and inflammatory markers were all within optimal ranges, better than they were a decade ago when I was younger, but not eating as wisely. But the numbers only tell part of the story. The real victory is in how I feel every day, energetic enough to tend my garden, play with my great-grandchildren, volunteer at the community center, and still have energy left for my evening walk with friends. That's what healthy aging looks like, and it's available to all of us when we nourish our bodies properly. If you're wondering about supplements that claim to provide the same benefits, the research is clear. Whole fruits provide compounds and fiber that work synergistically in ways that isolated supplements simply cannot match. Your body recognizes and knows how to use the nutrients in real food far better than it does with manufactured supplements. For those concerned about pesticides or food safety, washing your fruits thoroughly under running water is usually sufficient to remove surface residues. If it's within your budget, organic options for the dirty dozen, those fruits and vegetables typically highest in pesticide residues, might be worth considering. But conventional produce still offers substantial health benefits and is far better than no produce at all. As we wrap up our time together today, I want to leave you with one final thought. In our youth, many of us took our health for granted, pushing our bodies to the limit without much thought for the consequences. Now, we have the wisdom to understand that each day is precious, and how we care for ourselves directly impacts the quality of our remaining years. By making these 5 fruits regular visitors to your plate, you're making a powerful statement about your commitment to living well. You're telling yourself and your loved ones that you value your health and intend to be here, thriving and engaged with life for many years to come. I hope you'll join me in this simple but powerful approach to heart health. Start today with whatever fruit from our list appeals to you most. Your future self will thank you for the gift of better health, more energy, and greater peace of mind. After all, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago, but the second best time is today. The same goes for nourishing your heart with these protective, delicious fruits. Thank you for spending this time with me today. Until next time, remember that small, consistent choices add up to remarkable changes over time. Here's to your health, your heart, and many more vibrant years ahead.